Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The Hurricane Watch Team is here with your latest update on Hurricane Rick. So, currently, Hurricane Rick has maximum sustained winds of 85 miles per hour. It is being sheared a little bit, but you can still see storm is rotating. You got a center of circulation right here. Um, flooding conditions are happening throughout this entire region of Mexico. It's probably going to make a landfall roughly in this general area if it moves something like this. So we're going to see hurricane conditions later this evening into the night, and sometime tomorrow morning into the afternoon. It could make landfall because it is moving at only about 6 miles per hour. It is not moving very fast, but what I want people to notice is there are these outer bands that are moving inland and producing very heavy rain and flooding, and that is going to continue to occur throughout the day today. So this is the latest advisory from the National Hurricane Center. At 10 a.m., Rick is moving closer to the coast of Mexico. Tropical storm conditions expected to reach portions of the coast by this afternoon. As of 10 a.m. Central Daylight Time, its location was at 16.1 degrees north, 101.7 degrees west. It's around 110 miles south of Mexico, 135 miles south-southeast of Lázaro Cárdenas, Mexico. With maximum sustained winds are at 85 miles per hour. Its present movement is to the north at about 6 miles per hour, so it has sped up a little bit. At about 7 a.m. Central Daylight Time, it was moving towards the north at about 3 miles per hour. So it has doubled in speed. So it is moving a little bit quicker, which is certainly a good thing to see. With currently, they're expecting winds still expected to peak at about 105 miles per hour and then make landfall later today. So I want to take a look at the graphics and sort of talk about what we are looking here with the graphics. So again, it is expected to make landfall. Now they're saying early hours of Monday morning, so maybe 5-6 a.m. is when it's expected to make landfall. Right here, as you can clearly see, landfall roughly around 7 a.m. And I can't draw a perfect circle. Landfall roughly here at around 7 in the morning. It is currently right here. It is expected to move along this path, something along the lines of this. So it's expected to move along that, but conditions, tropical storm conditions and hurricane conditions are expected within this entire part of Mexico. And again, we're getting a lot of this onshore flow moving in to Mexico right now, where they're seeing tropical storm, or not tropical storm force winds, excuse me, where they are seeing heavy rain and flooding. That's the next point I'm going to get into. There will be lots of flooding from Hurricane Rick and from this system. Alright, I want to get right into this. These are hazards affecting land. Let me just underline that. These are hazards affecting land. First thing I want to point out is most of these areas in this area could see 5 to 10 inches of rainfall. However, there are some isolated storm amounts amounting to as much as 20 inches of rain across portions of central Mexico. I'm going to actually use my highlighter. That's an eraser. LOL. So that's one of the things I wanted to talk about. Let me just highlight this thing right here. Again, Rick is expected to produce 5 to 10 inches of rain with isolated amounts of up to 20 inches of rain across coastal sections of Mexico states, and these are the areas. So again, that's something I really want to highlight, so people really understand that flooding is going to be a big concern. Okay, storm surge. So again, we're talking about onshore flow, talking about winds. Hurricane conditions are expected within the hurricane warning area beginning tonight. Tropical storm conditions expected by this afternoon. I think they meant to say tomorrow afternoon. Tropical storm conditions are expected within the tropical storm warning areas by this afternoon. And storm surge. So we're also dealing with storm surge, rainfall, surf. So lots of rip currents, lots of dangerous stuff happening right now. Again, they're talking about large swells and destructive waves. So storm surge is going to be big. This is the latest satellite imagery of Hurricane Rick. Clearly, you can see lots of convection, lots of energy in the storm. And again, you can really see we've been seeing these cells developing out here and just moving inland into the state of Guerrero. I think that's how you pronounce it, Guerrero. Probably am not saying that correct. But again, these cells, I don't know why I said cells, but these storms are going to move into Guerrero. Why is my mouse doing this? It's like I'm like circling. It's like not working. There we go. And we're starting to see again. I kind of want to point out that you just get this convection developing way off the coast over here. And this is all just going to move inland into southeastern state of the southeastern portion of Guerrero, where it can produce lots of strong winds. And again, your center circulation is roughly right here. And it's going to move generally in this general direction like so. Close to south, and this is like southeast, and I guess this is southwest Guerrero, or southwest Guerrero, southeast Michoacan. I can't pronounce that. Again, it's going to produce lots of gusty winds, and look at this huge blob of convection developing off the coast of Mexico right there. So lots of energy throughout Mexico. You can actually see the wind shear. See how it's blowing the cloud. That's really actually really good. That I'm able to see that. I'm gonna zoom into this portion right here and just do the past, let's say 3 hours. That sounds about right. I just want y'all to notice how it is blowing the clouds away, and that is shear. So see this system right here? Maybe it's not that one. Maybe it was another one. No, I can't remember. It was 6 hours. I have to do 6 hours. This isn't going to work. Okay. Talk about shear a little bit, because shear is very, very important in understanding. So you do get this convection here, but look how it's being blown along this jet stream. The boundary right here. That is the wind shear that it is, I think, beginning to interfere. Usually you have the clouds kind of come out here and out here. Instead, the clouds are coming out here and being sheared off to the north and to the east. So you can see all this convection trying to develop, but it's beginning to enter more and more shear the farther west it goes, or north, however you want to say it. But these clouds right here are really, high altitude clouds, just really looking well right here. Lots of convection just moving right over the coast of Mexico right there. Very, very, very powerful in terms of heavy rainfall rates. Rainfall wise, I should say. Lots of flooding. So just kind of want y'all to notice that we are seeing this. As you can see, all this energy just kind of being pulled into the Gulf of Mexico. You can kind of see it comes out here and just stretches into the Gulf of Mexico right here. So that is upper level winds blowing across, and as it moves inland, it's just gonna be blown across like this. It's just gonna be torn to shreds into nothing. That is what I think is going to happen. Lots of upper level winds are beginning to impact it. It's not looking very well. It thankfully doesn't have an eye. It's not a Category 4, or God forbid, definitely not a Category 5. It's not a major hurricane either. But people along the coast will see hurricane conditions. That is definitely a certain and a big possibility that could certainly happen. So definitely something to watch for and look out, because that is, again, certainly a possibility. So actually, if I go here and I look at visible shortwave, you can actually see that be sheared off. You can kind of see storms right here, and then boom, they just get sheared off in over here. So that's a big that's very, very good to see. Very good explanation of shear right there. You can really see it develops, boom, and then it just gets sheared off into the upper level winds. Those upper level winds are just incredibly powerful. So the storm is still trying to develop. Lots of convection here, convection here, convection here. There's convection all over the place, y'all. And so with having all this really good convection is allowing the storm to try to breathe, but because, again, of these upper level winds moving in this direction, it's just going to really just not develop very well into anything super powerful, thankfully. So really beginning to approach the coast. Let me see if I can get Mexican radar. Mexican radar. Wait, windy. If I go to windy, they can use their radar. But it might not work because I don't think. quite literally, I got nothing down here. There's no data for majority of this area, but there's the lightning in that storm, as you can see. Every once in a while, we do get a little flare up of lightning there. So I mean, you can kind of see every once in a while there's more and more lightning, and it seems to be generally just really just gotten way more common here. But there is lightning in the storm, literally just right off the coast of Lazaro Cardenas, just right off the coast. So again, lightning is going to be a big problem. Could be a big problem with this system. Well, I'm probably going to end this off here. We're going to be dealing with tropical storm conditions throughout the night and throughout the day. Conditions are only going to get worse. Again, I will be talking about this storm throughout the entire day. My next live stream is at 1 p.m. Central Time. Now, if you want to join our Discord, the link is going to be in the description. And I also apologize for not posting that video. I was going to post at 10 p.m. last night. That is my fault, and I do apologize for that. The next stream will be at 1 a.m. I can't even think. At 1 p.m. Central Time. And that's it, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your morning. But yes, if you want to join our Discord, you can talk directly to the Hurricane Watch team. It's where we post our estimations of rainfall rates, wind speed, storm surge, flooding, wind speeds, our forecast tracks, and everything. We do graphics there too. So, with all that being said, that's it for today, guys. And don't forget to like the video. Have a wonderful rest of your morning, and I'll talk to you guys later this afternoon. Peace out.